We all know that in the initial part of the Ukraine conflict, there was death knell being announced for the tank because the top attack drones, kamikaze drones, were knocking off
True.
tanks. Of course, the tanks subsequently strengthened, put in more armor on the top. Similarly, we have seen drones making attacks deep into Russian territory, including knocking off their ammunition dumps, including knocking off their fuel reserves deep into Russian territory. So therefore, air and space are dominating, but the character of war, air war, has changed. Russians cannot today fly fighter aeroplanes in Ukrainian territory because of the air defense systems, which are mobile. And many, in the first 2 months, nearly 50 Russian aircraft had been destroyed in the air because of the air defenses. And similarly, the Ukrainians can't go into Russian territory as far as the aircraft are concerned. So there is a term which is now being used called air denial. And this term is what is saying that air superiority may not always be possible, but air denial can be possible. And that is how the air war is reshaping, mainly because of now how does it cost? Cruise missiles are expensive, but they are less expensive than aeroplanes. So therefore, standoff cruise missiles, hypersonic weapons, and of course drones as in swarms, in formation, in man-unmanned teaming, they will be used in much. One other small point I want to mention is that because a lot of these, like a drone swarm, this all related to communication between the drones. Electronic warfare and cyber warfare have gained greater importance.
Right.
Yeah.
So, sir, you spoke about drones and UAVs. So, what is the difference between a cheap drone and an expensive drone?
Yeah, see, we are recently announced that we are going to buy 31 MQ9
Yeah.
Predators from USA, the deal for which we were working for last 3-4 years. This deal is going to cost $3.9 billion. Of course, that doesn't that cost include the ground stations and some other weapons and other things that we'll be buying with it.